convergence in Baku, where the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres said cities and regions, businesses and financial institutions play a pivotal role to a path to net zero by mid-century. According to him, a new wave of corporate with net zero transition plans should be created ahead of next year's COP30 climate summit. Our reporter Mohamed T. Barrow has the details.
The 29th Conference of the Parties to the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change, COP29, is currently taking place in Baku, Azerbaijan. This convergence is a pivotal opportunity to accelerate actions to tackle the climate change crisis, with global temperatures hitting record highs and extreme weather events affecting people around the globe. COP29 has brought together leaders from governments, businesses, and civil society to advance concrete solutions to the prevailing climate-related issues. A key focus of COP29 will be on finance, as trillions of dollars are required for countries to drastically reduce greenhouse gas emissions and protect lives and livelihoods from the worsening impacts of climate change. Addressing at the high-level event of the COP29 in Baku, UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres explained that there is a need for a massive global effort to steer the world onto a path to safety and to net zero by mid-century.
Massive global effort to steer our world onto a path to safety, a path to net zero by mid-century. Cities and regions, businesses and financial institutions play a pivotal role, and you are out in the front, helping consumers, investors and regulators understand what credible net zero looks like.
The UN chief further urges businesses, financial institutions, cities and regions to work with governments on their National Climate Action Plans, or NDCs, due by COP30.
Help governments ensure that they provide policy and regulatory certainty on a 1.5 aligned future. We must make sure that governments facilitate the work of other actors in this regard, and not that they complicate the work of other actors in compliance with the 1.5 aligned future.
The 2024 UN Climate Conference will also be a key moment for countries to present their updated national climate action plans under the Paris Agreement, which are due by early 2025. These plans are expected to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels and double as investment plans advancing the Sustainable Development Goals. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am